Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. Kicking this episode off then is the first of two huge blockbuster games. It's the Northwest Derby. It's Liverpool against Manchester United here at Anfield in the Premier League. And then to finish up the episode, we are in the Champions League quarter-final second leg game against Real Madrid. Well, here is the Liverpool lineup then. So Alisson, the Brazilian, starts in goal. It's a back four of Florenzi, Gomez, Chirmalera and Grimaldo. A midfield three of Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's that front three, Salah, Munir and Woodburn. Ever since Liverpool lost Firmino and Mane, they just haven't looked the same since. They haven't challenged for the title this season. They're pretty much mid-table. This is the United lineup then. It's heavily rotated with that game against Real Madrid in midweek in mind. Both Tuanzebe and Tarkowski start the back. So Liverpool looking to get one over on their rivals. And here is Mo Salah. Not going to get the better of Luke Shaw though. It's a United corner. Pogba to whip this one in. Going for the far post. It's full for Tarkowski. Here is Munir. That's a snapshot. And it's into the crowd. Not the best of efforts. It's been back and forth at the moment. Pogba, forcing a world-class save from the Brazilian Alisson, who started strongly, started confidently in between the posts here today for Liverpool. That was heading in, that was destined for the back of the net. Munir powering forwards for Liverpool. Finds the support of Woodburn. Brilliant 1-2 there, and it's Mo Salah on the run. Mo Salah failed to be closed down by Luke Shaw, and it's in for Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's a brilliant counter from Liverpool, unfortunately for Manchester United, who now find themselves trailing a goal to nil here at Anfield. It's always important to make sure we get that first goal, especially at Anfield, and it's going to be difficult now to get ourselves back in this game. It's going to take something monumental for United to turn this game around. Munir whips it in. Mo Salah with a dangerous looking header. De Gea route to the spot. Could have easily have doubled Liverpool's lead there to 2-0. Would have been disastrous for Manchester United, that. Pogba to Lukaku. So we get things underway here then for the second half. Liverpool still in the lead. Here's Marcus Rashford now. Finds the overlap of Luke Shaw. Bit of space. Shaw swings it in. Finds Romelu Lukaku. And just like that, it's 1-1. We've only just kicked off for the second half here. And it is game on for Manchester United. Anfield has quietened down. Tuanzebe, Fred, Davis. Nice recycling of the ball there for United. And Davis powering forwards. Lukaku on for Diogo Dalot. And Alisson stops Liverpool from trailing in this game. Shaqiri, always a handful this one. And it's in for Woodburn. Giving United something to think about there. Corner taken shortly. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tom Davis staying on top of him. But Chamberlain finds Shaqiri. It's in for Fabinho. And that is sensational from David De Gea. It's still 1-1 here. When it looked like the ball was just about to ripple the net from that header. Oh, David De Gea just sticks his hand out and saves it. First time from Florenzi. Here is Fabinho again. Well, a powerful foot on him. He doesn't use it this time. He just passes it through. Makes it look so easy to find Jordan Henderson, who slots it past David De Gea. And it's 2-1 Liverpool. Anfield in absolute raptures, as you'd expect. It's too easy. Can United come back? It's Angel Gomez. Does get his shot away. It takes a deflection. Dalot's going to keep it alive here. Nice swerve on the ball. It's in for João Felix. And he finds his header. Just fizzed past the actual target. It was ever so close. How'd Alisson beat? Here is Dalot. Been a real live wire for United. Here is Fred on his favourite left side. And United, ever since scoring that equaliser, just haven't been able to find the target in every opportunity they've been given. Well, unfortunately, Manchester United have dropped max points here at Anfield. Not the best of places to do so. Liverpool fans will certainly be rubbing that one in. We took the risk, rotating the side, thinking ahead to our next game in the Champions League against Real Madrid, where we need our best players fully fit and raring to go. And we could have done with the 3 points here today. So there's the league table then. Liverpool up to 8th now. A couple of points behind Man City. There's still time for them to have a shout with a place in the Champions League. It's still wide open. Whereas for Manchester United, we dropped down to 4th after losing 2-1 to Liverpool. We're 3 points behind Southampton now, who are in pole position at the moment for a Champions League spot for next season. And 4 points behind Chelsea. Mountains are most certainly made to be climbed, and Manchester United find themselves on the biggest one yet this season. Here we are at the Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. It's Real Madrid against Manchester United. United trailing 4-2 on aggregate, a huge deficit to overturn, and what a challenge playing Real Madrid away from home. It doesn't really get any tougher than this. Real Madrid are the team that beat us to the Champions League final in that second season of this career mode series. They are also the team that I've constantly wanted to knock off their perch throughout this career mode series. Out of the 4 seasons that we've played through, they've won it 3 times. They almost seem unbeatable. They almost seem unstoppable. And it's up to Manchester United tonight to finally dump them out. But again, what a challenge that awaits. Almost seems like the unthinkable, the undoable, but stranger things have certainly happened in the Champions League and certainly on FIFA. And there is one player right there in the middle, Memphis Depay, who will be looking to continue his recent run of form in the Champions League. He bagged a hat-trick against us in the first leg of the quarterfinals, and he'll be looking to do exactly the same again, this time in front of his home fans. There is the full Real Madrid lineup. William Carvalho starts in a midfield of Cruz and Isco, and Depay, as we mentioned, starts. As for Manchester United, well, it's a young, raring, ready-to-go team. There will be no quarter given. There will be no messing around. It's do or die for this team. David De Gea starts in goal. Tuanzebe gets a start ahead of Harry Maguire. He's impressed lately. McTominay, Tielemans and Pogba in midfield, with Chong, Rashford and Jesse Lingard going forwards. Mbappe out due to suspension. Real Madrid looking to start early here. Toni Kroos. His effort just sails over the goal. Now starting quickly, Real Madrid looking to put this tie to bed. Wan-Bissaka onto McTominay. It's Paul Pogba. Feeds the ball through for Tahith Chong. There's that pace. Chong into Marcus Rashford. It's 1-0 Manchester United. It's 4-3 on aggregate. 12 minutes gone. What a moment. Manchester United desperately needed that. It's a shock to the system for Real Madrid, but some momentum for United. Toni Kroos. And Memphis Depay bullied out the box by Axel Tuanzebe. Isco. Asensio. Paul Pogba winning the ball. Advantage was given, but the referee does stop play. It's going to be a free kick. Goal scoring territory here. Toni Kroos steps over. Memphis takes. And it's nowhere near. David De Gea just watches it go past. Kroos to William Carvalho, another former United player on the pitch tonight. Kroos linking up with Isco again. Brilliantly done there from De Ligt as he shields the ball. Confident defending from Manchester United. Isco, through ball to Vinicius Jr. It's going to cause some troubles here, but it's Tuanzebe again with another header away. It's comfortable defended from United, and how about this? Paul Pogba, once again, almost a carbon copy of the attack earlier on. It's Chong, it's through to Rashford, it's 2! It's 2-0 Manchester United, 25 minutes on the clock, it's 4-4 on aggregate. How about them apples? The week previous, Real Madrid came to Old Trafford and dominated us. Now we're here at the Bernabeu and we're dominating them. Isco. Vinicius Jr. Good ball into the box. Wan-Bissaka, not the best of clearances. And that has now ruled out the away goal. It's Memphis Depay on the score sheet again. Great reaction. In the right place at the right time. It's not the best of clearances from Wan-Bissaka. He can be doing better there. 2-1 to United, 5-4 on aggregate. Not far from half-time. Corner, Vinicius! With a vicious header for Real Madrid. It does go over. And it's still 2-1. Could have easily have found its way into the back of the net, that. Poor header away there. Not sure what Vinicius Jr. is doing. And Pogba finds Luke Shaw. And swing that in for Marcus Rashford. It's easy for Courtois. Cruz, Isco. Pogba gets a touch on it, but Cruz still swings it in. Wan-Bissaka with a better clearance away. It's fallen for Isco. United holding their shape. Tielemans closing down quickly. Real Madrid come again. It's Nacho. It's Isco. They're all about that passing game. Memphis Depay already has a goal to his name. Isco again. United ushering Real Madrid out that penalty area, forcing Madrid to play around our shape. But here is Gareth Bale now, scored in that first leg. Isco again through from Memphis, and that's poor finishing in the end. There's Asensio. Headed away by De Ligt. McTominay with a header back into the box. Tielemans clears. United desperately defending at the moment. De Gea with a great save. And Pogba's going to clear up. Here's Pogba then. Oh, that's not the best of passes. He finds James Rodriguez. Rodriguez through for Bale. And it's 2-2. And I think with 74 minutes on the clock, Manchester United's dream of reaching the Champions League final this season and for this career mode series is over. And it's Gareth Bale who's put the final nail in the coffin for United. Chong, not the best. United really spitting feathers here when it comes to anything in that final third. Real Madrid come forwards again. It's Kramaric and Wan-Bissaka. I think a bit of frustration there building up. Goes swinging in with that challenge. Gets himself booked for it too. Varane taking the free kick then. This is going to be something special. Maybe not. Maybe it is. It's worked out perfectly for Real Madrid. And they've well and truly turned this game around on its head. It's 3-2 on the night, 7-4 on aggregate, and that is the game. That is curtains for Manchester United and their hopes of reaching the Champions League final. It's all over, folks. Our dream of reaching the Champions League final and even winning it are over. Real Madrid have knocked us out. It's finished 3-2, 7-4 on aggregate. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we've gone the whole of this career mode series without lifting the Champions League. And it's the first year that the Champions League is featured in FIFA 19. That's mad, because there won't be another season after this. Can't quite believe what we've just witnessed. Well, there we go. Manchester United out of the Champions League. Feel so disappointed. I wanted to win the Champions League. I wanted to see that celebration, and we came so close to it in the second season. But we got knocked out, of course, by Real Madrid in the final. They beat us 2-1. I do honestly think if I decided to have rebuilt the team like I have this season with the new signings that I made, if I'd have done that in the first or second season, we would have won it by now. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed, even though we lost that Champions League game to Real Madrid. And I'll see you all very soon. Oh, we would have had Atletico if we'd have beaten Real Madrid. I'll see you all very soon for the series finale. Thanks for watching.